When I found out my best friend and my man were dating, that was when I knew that the world was wicked. Why is the world so wicked? This thing was happening right under my nose and I had no clue because I mind my business. Die. But do you know who serves the living God? Me. Information to fall right on my laps. This lady was trying to turn us into a sugar mommy and she was 30 at the time. You know when you're 18, 30 seems like... Now I'm like, ah. And in one of her attempts, she took us out on a night that we paid for. Eventually, the guys we met eventually paid for the night. We bumped into her friends from ABJ. But they do one she can never tell Mahalo. I said, ah. And we were like 18-year-olds from like Lagos. We're like, what is this exotic meat? It's good exotic. They were also way older. You know when you're 16, 17, 18, when you talk to older guys, it's like, oh my god, what? Like a mini god just dropped. Everybody coupled up. My friend, what do we call her? What's snake in French? Snake in French. Serpent. Serpent. Guy that Sugar Mommy rejected and Serpent ended up having some kind of a thing, ended up being a whole issue. Sugar Mommy babe eventually even started having a thing with her friends, man. See, it was very messy. Serpent had a guy too that she spoke to that night. And over time, things just went bust between her and that guy. Me and Pookie, we was going strong. Me and Pookie was going strong. I'm in Bath. You're in Birmingham. I used to travel to Birmingham a lot to party. And I like but sometimes do you need a little bit of a I wanna be close to you. Some flavor. Back then anyways, one of those weekends I had not gone to Birmingham. He called me and we're having a conversation and he just drops like almost like a whisper. Oh yeah, and Serpent was at mine this weekend and she had a little bit too much to drink and it was so funny. And then he sent me a video of Serpent in his house. I said, what's the meaning? If you ask me, who will I ask? No, Kenny, why were rubbish? I didn't even know that friendship breakups existed. Like, if you're locked in, you're locked in for life. I would leave a man in a heartbeat. My friend, even when she's doing like this to me, she's doing like this. She wants me. I'll literally find an excuse. I'll say, no, she's trying to remove bone from my throat. I said, you know what? Maybe she went there for a cleaning job. I couldn't believe that my girl was trying to talk to my mom. Maybe she went there for survey, something. She would tell me, don't worry, but next week when I come to Birmingham, she would tell me. Maybe she just doesn't want to tell me over the phone. I go to my friend's house now, and that whole weekend, she was just acting somehow. My instincts don't lie. You know when someone's vibes are just off? I said something. I was still not believing that she was the one that did anything. That weekend, we ordered pizza. Now, we knew each other's passwords, because what are you hiding? We ordered pizza for me to collect her phone to see the order. Babe was going to the toilet. She was taking her phone. I said, trying to open her phone now. Babe changed her password. I said, no, Pookie. Something's up here. This man is trying to get you in a tight corner. I'm going to save you, friend. Moo, where's Bubu the fool? She needs to give me her crown. Me, the only thing that's in between me and information I need. See information I need. It can only be God. If I want to find out, I will find out. The only thing is normally I mind my business to a fault. So I open her phone now and I see that she's been texting my man. By that point, I'm like, I'm still deluded. I'm like, no, she's not the one texting him. He's the one texting her. What made my senses started to go, what's that? He now said, is this your lipstick? Did you leave your lipstick? I said, I thought she went for a cleaning job. Abi Survey. What is that? What's that got to do with a lipstick, yeah? What's that got to do with anything? As a law student at the time, I said, I need evidence. I need some evidence in my hands right now. I ignore it. I didn't say anything. I don't say anything to her. My Momo button, she had it like this. One night, I go out, I come back. This baby is cackling on. You know that kind of laugh when you first hear that your first primary school boyfriend likes you, like you're blushing, your cheeks are reaching your ear. Like they're not talking about something, oh, send me to carbonara. I said, send me to carbonara. Maybe my friend has found a new man. Hey, I didn't know I was the butt of the joke. What was actually busting my brain in that situation was, this guy is not funny. Like, why were you laughing? I was the funny one. I was cracking the jokes in the relationship. That guy did not have one funny bone in him. I was like, why are you laughing? She now said, oh, I shouldn't be worried that he's just trying to teach her how to make carbonara. I said, YouTube, you do not see. TikTok, you do not see. Instagram, you do not see. Google, you do not see. My boyfriend? Anyways, I said that's not hardcore evidence. In the court of law, hearsay evidence is normally inadmissible. We have to get to the root of it, the thick of it. That night I'd gone partying. So that sugar mommy babe from the beginning came and told me, if you see what Serpent is doing, she's slapping her bosoms on the kitchen counter. I said it's a lie. The fact that this babe thought it was cool to be doing this thing under my nose, because me, I'm a buffoon, right? This babe was slapping her bosoms for real. She was all over. I said, first of all, this is not a first-time activity. I said, you know what? I'm going to catch her. I said, I need to catch them. Like, I need to